How are we doing? I got trolled this week. Yeah. How's your week been? Mine's been alright. I got trolled. Weird. It's weird when you get trolled, because I thought I'd already put the disclaimer out there that if you don't like it, just move on. That's all it is. If you don't like it, just move on. But no, people thought it was better to hurl abuse. There's another site, one of these local sites again, that decided to steal the material and put it on there, because what they do that for is to gain a reaction. And when they gain a reaction from that channel, they just sit back and laugh as the reactions come in thick and fast. I think one guy called us a bellend. I've not been called a bellend since I was about 14. I most probably was a bellend when I was 14, to be honest with you. But somebody thought it was okay to call me that online, which is weird. I spoke with Shelley about it, and Shelley's like, don't raise yourself to it and don't react to it. The thing is, when people do that, in my eyes, what they're doing is they're actually profiting from it. And what I mean is profiting from it is they put it on there and they profit by getting a reaction. So if you don't react to it, they're still profiting. Trust me, they're still profiting, because they know it's been seen. So they've profited anyway. If I do react to it, then they've profited as well. So my thoughts to myself was, what can I do that will in fact make me profit from it rather than them profit from it, if you know what I mean. And I don't mean profit from it monetarily wise, I don't mean that, but from actually profit from it in a way that helps my well-being, helps this. And I thought the best way to profit from it was to make a vlog about it. Because then, when you make a vlog about it, you can also show in your face that I don't particularly give a shit about it, to be honest with you. I don't care. Because, as mentioned before, this channel, it's just the stories, it's just ramblings. It's nothing that should upset people. People shouldn't get upset about this. People shouldn't, I watched the TV show Downton Abbey. You've all seen Downton, everybody knows Downton Abbey. I can't stand it. Absolutely can't stand it. Turned it on. I lasted 10 minutes on it. And I thought, what? This is not my cup of tea, this, at all. So I turned it off. Then I turned the computer on and I sent vile messages to the makers of Downton. No, I didn't. I just turned it off and walked on. Because that's what normal people do. They just turn it off and walk on. I don't feel the need to get behind the keyboard. Keyboard warrior is a great word. I don't feel the need to get behind the keyboard and start spitting out vitriol about something that doesn't agree with me. I've got far too much more important things to do in my life, like just move on. And that's what I think people who tune into this and don't like it should do. Apparently there's a lot of people that do like it, and for those that do like it, thank you so much. It's weird, really weird, but thank you so much. Some people like the background shots, wondering where I am. Do you know where I am? I'll leave it for the people. Here you go, I'll give it a quick spin round. See if it gives you an idea of where I am. Don't often come up this street, to be honest with you. But my car's parked away, up this way. So, I wanted to just profit from it. I've just come back from doing a vlog. And that's going to be out later on in the week for the main channel. But I just wanted to talk about this one because I thought I was in work as a sales manager for the car dealerships, and I employed this lad. And I've got to tell you, I know his name, I'm not going to put his name out there. This lad, out of everybody to work for, this lad was the biggest mistake I have ever, let me just swap your hands. It was the biggest mistake I've ever made in my life. When it comes to the point of employing somebody, he was carnage. He caused grief amongst the staff, he caused grief amongst the admin. He was carnage. He wound me off the clock like you wouldn't believe. This kid knew exactly how to push the buttons, not them buttons, but how to wind me completely 100% off the clock to the point where I was exasperated. So I went to my boss and we were talking about the staff, and we called them team members those days. We were talking about the team members, and this lad's name came up, and I just let it rip about what I felt about him. And it's one of the best lessons I've ever learned in my life, because this boss, who believe it or not was younger than me, you can always learn from younger people as well. He turned around to me and he said, "You know what it is, Rick?" I said, "What?" He said, "That's your issue." I said, "What?" He went, "That's your fault." I went, No, it's not my fault. This guy does this, this, and this. He went, No. He said, "That's your fault. It's how you choose to react that's important. It's how you choose to react. It's not how he makes you react. It's how you choose to react." And I'm like, no, because he's this, that, and the other. And then he carried it on again. He went, no, it's how you choose to react. You need to react. You can also react completely differently if you want to. And it took me 2 or 3 days to digest that information before I finally realised what he meant by it. And I totally agree with him. And that's, to me now, I think it's got to be one of the best lessons I think I've learned in life. It's how I choose to react that's important, not how the other person makes me want to react. So, when it comes to these sort of messages that I receive on YouTube and other social media platforms, it's how I choose to react that's important. And I choose to react the way I want to, not the way you expect me to. And that's the short and tall of it. The issue I've got, and the only issue that I find sad, is that people that do that most probably done it all their lives. And then you look at the kids today, I mean, I've got 2 kids, but you look at the kids younger than my kids, teenagers on social media, where social media means everything for them. And then they might get a comment like the one I got, or a few of them that I've received. And then they react differently, the kids, because they can't choose to react because they don't know that lesson yet. So then they might go and commit suicide, they might go and self-harm. And those people that are still writing those comments to me, you are creating your part of that culture. So if you are watching this and you are one of those people, I don't mind you writing it down to me, as long as you're not doing it to the other kids out there. But as I said to you, I've just profited from you because you've just created a vlog for me. So I want to thank you for that. See you on the next one.